Come on, Nicki. I respect you. I respect your work. I respect what you've accomplished. Who else you gonna get in the beef with? Little Kim, Mariah Carey, Cardi B, Gucci Mane. I'm just looking at all of this stuff. Taylor Swift. Every time we turn around, Demi Lovato. Every time we turn around, it's something, Nicki. You disagree with the decision. You disagree with the decision. You got to talk about the brother like that? And why are we talking about Jay-Z like he's some damn sellout or something? Need I remind y'all, all the hip-hop artists, all the R&B people that have been performing at Super Bowl halftime over the last few years since he's been involved since 2019? Did I not read some of these names to you? The Who, Coldplay, and people like that? You know how hard it is? This some BS. You disagree with the decision, I understand. You think Lil Wayne's supposed to be up there, I understand. I got that part. I'm talking about how you talking about Jay-Z. How you talking about Jigga? How you talking about Hov? Really? Knowing all the people that he's helped? He ain't perfect, none of us are. But he don't deserve that. A black man to pull off what Jay-Z has pulled off instead of in terms of making sure that black folks get that kind of center stage to promote their brand and build their profile? How unappreciative can you be? It ain't about you as an individual. It's about us. All of us. As black people. And that brother right there, Jay-Z, has been front and center and pushing the envelope. You gonna call him a sellout? You gonna use the N-word to describe him like that? A sellout? You know what? What's up with that? The hell is that? He don't deserve that.
And those were the words of Stephen A. Smith as he called out Nicki Minaj for coming at Jay-Z after Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar to do the Super Bowl over Lil Wayne. Stephen A. Smith had a strong take on Nicki Minaj's, not so much that she disagreed with the decision, but what she said and, how she disagreed with it. Here's my take on the whole thing. First and foremost, I want people to stop saying, oh, Stephen A. Smith, stay out of women's business. All right? Stay out of women's business. Nicki Minaj is a celebrity. Okay? She's a celebrity. Stephen A. Smith has a show outside of his sports show, which is a podcast that talks about trending topics, pop culture, music, what have you, what's going on the internet that he addresses. That happened to be trending. A star as big as Nicki Minaj calling out another star as big as Jay-Z, that's going to get traction. So Stephen A. Smith wasn't the only man addressing that. And it doesn't matter. If you're in the media, whether you're a man or a woman, you have a right to address whoever. That's the first thing. The second thing is, this here was Jay-Z, right? A man making a decision about two other men. And Nicki Minaj had her opinion on it. Can we then say, Nicki, stay out of men's business? She has a right to have her opinion on it, right? So no, we can't say, Nicki, stay out of men's business. That's her opinion. She has a right to state her opinion. As far as Stephen A. Smith and Nicki Minaj go, I'm sorry. But what did Stephen A. Smith say that was a lie? Could somebody answer that for me? We'll start there. Did Stephen A. Smith lie on Nicki Minaj? Did he call her out of her name? Any of those things? No. He just did what I felt as though was an appropriate take. Why look at the negative that Jay-Z does, right? As far as he didn't pick Wayne. Y'all act like he picked Eminem. You act like he picked Machine Gun Kelly. So Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, do we all forget who he took instead of Lil Wayne? He took Kendrick Lamar. Is Kendrick Lamar not according to y'all, the ultimate black man? Isn't he the black messiah? So according to most of y'all, you can't get no blacker than Kendrick Lamar. So for Nicki to say, denying a black man what he's another black man was on the recipient of performing at the Super Bowl. So how could you and Nicki trying to insinuate that Jay-Z some sort of sellout when Kendrick Lamar is performing? I can see if he said, no, I'm going to take Eminem instead. I'm going to take Machine Gun Kelly instead. And Nicki with her response, typical childish Nicki. Look, listen. If you guys want kneecap sucking and tiptoeing around, I'm the wrong channel. This is why I know I'll never get the subs that other people get. I'll never get the views other people get. And I'm fine with that. Because I refuse to kneecap suck and to tiptoe around. I'm not tiptoeing around nothing. The bottom line is, Nicki Minaj, you're 42 years old in 3 months. Grow up. And I don't just come, before you start saying coming at women, no. When anybody watches my channel, when Cameron went on that newscast with that woman and made a fool of himself, what did Heaven Hollywood say? Cameron, grow up. The last time when Cardi B went off on her fans, what did I come on here and say? Enough is enough. Cardi B, it's time to grow up. Anybody can get it with me. So y'all definitely can't give that, oh, he only attacks women. No, I attack fuckery. And Nicki Minaj, when are you going to just act like an adult and say, Stephen A. Smith, I respectively disagree with your take on me because you don't know the backstory to all of those beefs. How do you know they didn't start with me? Or you're not inclined to know, the backstory to all of those beefs. So respectively, I don't think you have the knowledge of all that to speak on me that way. But with Nicki, it's never that. It's right into the insults. Insulting the way the man looks. What does that got to do with anything? So if he was Prince Charming, he'd have the right to speak on you? When Stephen A. Smith is giving reviews and giving you props for the Pink Friday 2 tour, was it okay to speak on women's business then? Was it okay to speak on women's business then? With Nicki and her fans, it's only, talking about black women, speaking on women's business when he's not agreeing with you. But when men are giving Nicki props, is it okay? Is it not women's business then? Or it's okay to speak on women's business as long as you're agreeing and not giving constructive criticism about Nicki Minaj. No, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. He was 100% right. And Nicki Minaj's response just shows what he and most of the people in the industry talk about when they talk about Nicki. Is she talented? Hell yeah. Is she the GOAT, a female rapper? Is she the queen of rap? Yes. Is she the GOAT, female rapper? Most people say yes. But she has a crappy attitude. And she's childish. And she's too old to be this childish. But yet and still, Oh, why don't they put her up there with Rihanna? Why don't they put her up there with Beyonce? Why don't they put her up there? She deserves the same respect Jay-Z and Beyonce and Rihanna get. She don't carry herself like that. You want to be called the queen? Sis, carry yourself like a queen. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.